Thank you for tuning in to another episode of
Sticky Nose Podcast.
What's So Funny? Why are you laughing?
You.
Man, I'm a mixer. I'm Mr. Perfectionist. I'm sorry. All right. So
There's no perfection in podcasting.
yes, there can be. People don't make enough effort.
It's natural.
People don't make enough effort. All right. So what I wanted to do today, we're going to talk about, we're going to get a little serious. I've been watching a lot of stuff on people with different kind of encounters with the mysterious, unexplained. So I came across this video and I thought that it would be something interesting to get a reaction out of you. So what do you think?
You watch these kinds of videos a lot.
All right. So
I left Haiti and I still was doubtful. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think no one's gonna just snitch on themselves. Like, I don't know. And that's when everything began. So my friends started distancing themselves from me. People would say certain things real quick and regret saying it. And I'm like, wait, did my friends rob me? And I'm starting to think everyone that was closest to me, my blood brother, my best friends, I'm talking about people I love, were all against me. Again, like what happened in New York, that same thing was happening, but this time it's worse because now I have money, now I have power, now I have weapons, now I know people. Now, you know what I'm saying? So like now I went down this crazy path and I was like, well, I'm going to keep seeking spiritualists. I went to a Indian medium in San Diego who told me a bunch of true things as well. But what they do in voodoo and witchcraft is they'll tell you true things about your past, spot on, and then lie to you. They'll tell you, oh, this person's against you and you need to give me this amount of money in order for it to break. But what you're doing is you're coming in agreement and you're actually putting witchcraft on someone who probably didn't do anything to you. But I didn't know this, so I'm going to the mediums, I'm going to the psychics, I'm going to more voodoo priests, I'm going to witches, I'm all in. Now I don't care about the package, I don't care about the money. Now what I care about is finding out like what's true, because I'm like, this stuff is real. Like they're telling me true things. Like, what if this is what I'm called to do myself? Because they're telling me things like, hey, and you're called to be a warlock. You're called to be a dual inducted warlock, and this is your ancestors, and your great grandmother was a witch, and they tell you all these things just to get you to believe this, because the devil wants to use you, right? Especially when he sees the gifts on your life and the call on your life. The demons know before even we do, because they can see in the spirit realm. So anyways, I'm seeking. I went to New Orleans, and this is when it got even realer. I went to a warlock out there in New Orleans, and he was training me up because I met him. He said the same things that all the other ones said, and said, I need to train you. I'm the one that's called to train you, a Puerto Rican guy. And I literally, as he's saying these things and I'm learning from him different things, Solange Knowles walks in, Beyonce's sister, into that little, it's called the Botanica, that little witchcraft store.
Okay.
That's why you wanted to show it.
That's why I wanted you to see. This is what I wanted you to see, I wanted to see what you thought about that.
I do believe it. I know Solange moved to New Orleans a few years ago.
He said her and her family.
Yeah, no, people have said a lot about Beyonce, Jay-Z being into witchcraft, Jay-Z especially. And I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. I do find it to be believable. Beyonce has a house in New Orleans that just mysteriously burned down not that long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, her sister lives out there. It wouldn't surprise me.
This is kind of crazy that I was watching this today, when yesterday, I was pretty sure yesterday I asked you about Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, that's Beyonce's alter ego from her album I Am, Sasha Fierce.
I Am.
Some people think that it's demonic. I will say she had a very interesting look during that era.
Well, she said that Sasha Fierce Sasha Fierce came out right before she hit the stage.
But I always saw that as, like if you've ever seen like interviews of Beyonce and stuff, she seems like really shy and soft-spoken. When she gets on stage, it's like she turns into like a different person, like a powerhouse. Yeah. That's how I saw it. Like, I didn't.
The way that she says it, if she feels something come inside of her, she put her hands in the air and she feels
That could be a
something
demonic
come
spirit,
inside
or
her.
the Holy Spirit makes you feel things. It gives you the confidence that you
I
didn't
don't think
you.
the Holy Spirit is gonna come inside
I'm not
you
saying it's
and tell you
her,
to do
but
the
I'm
things
saying.
that she does on the stage.
Well, did you see her Super Bowl performance? Like in over 10 years ago when she headlined the Super Bowl, she looked demonic.
Mhm. That's why I wanted you to see that part of that video.
I know someone who said she went to a Beyonce concert and she could see actual demonic spirits flying around the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I will say, because I've been to a few Beyonce concerts. I went to the Formation one, which was fun because they had DJ Khaled as the opening act.
Oh yeah.
But I went to the Renaissance one, and she had this strange music playing. Before the artist gets out on stage, usually they'll have an opening act, or they'll just play music. Well, yeah. Beyonce didn't have an opening act, but she just had music playing, and it was this weird elevator trance-like music. It was kind of strange.
Yeah. If you notice, a lot of the music that they make is all hypnotic.
That's what it seemed like. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, repetitious music, trying to get you in a trance, the heavy metal guitars. Yeah, so I didn't want to get too deep, but I've been watching that stuff lately because I've been interested in, what's real.
I mean, I think all of Hollywood is demonic. I think most of mainstream music has demonic undertones to it. I know, like you said, there's certain contracts out there where they cannot say the name Jesus, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they won't allow.
They'll talk about God, but it's not.
Not their. It's not our God.
It's not God. It's
their God.
It's a fake, false God.
Well, to them, it's the real God.
But it's not. We know it's not.
I know it's not. But they.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Beyonce's drummer came out years ago and have been saying that Beyonce practices witchcraft. She threatened to kill the drummer's cat. The drummer never went public with it. She went to the courts and filed for a restraining order against Beyonce.
Wow.
So that's what makes it kind of more believable.
And notice how none of this stuff is ever news. You hear about it through little.
I mean, it's been in the news, but maybe I
ain't never seen it in the news.
Well, maybe because I like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Her music, I hear more things about it. It just pops up on my feed. So I've always heard these things. But it hasn't become mainstream news like you think it would. If one of Taylor Swift's bandmates quit and said she practices witchcraft and stuff, that would be everywhere. That would be the top news.
I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happens.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Come on now, look at Taylor Swift. Nothing against Taylor Swift, but have you ever heard her sing without anything, just singing to a mic?
She's not a strong vocalist. She's a good songwriter, but she's not a strong vocalist.
Oh, okay. So in order to be a sellout artist, you just got to be a strong.
No, it's the type of she makes music, and no offense, but she makes music for little kids,
yeah,
so that's why she's so popular, is because
her and Beyonce shouldn't be in the same category.
No, people put them in the same category, but they're
for
completely
songs,
different.
Right? Songs, best song of this female song. So Solange is.
I believe she practices that. I believe.
Yes.
I believe it. Never
well,
been.
What happened? How come she's not like Beyonce then? If she practices it, what's she get out of it? Her sister?
Maybe she doesn't want to be super.
Or is she the sacrifice?
No, I just think it's something that she believes in, that she likes to practice. She sings and makes music, but I don't think it's ever been her desire to be a superstar like Beyonce.
Does she? I mean, she does. She did come out with a song at one point.
Yeah, she still makes music.
What was the whole?
She does a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
What was the whole elevator incident about? Wasn't that about?
Nobody knows exactly what I heard.
Was about the baby mom or something. There was a secret.
No. What I heard is that there's this woman who Jay-Z allegedly had an affair with. and she was at the Met Gala after party. She was there allegedly, and Jay-Z was talking to her.
Okay.
This is a woman that he previously allegedly had an affair with. Solange didn't like that, so that's why she attacked him when they got in the elevator.
Oh, okay. All right. There was something else that...
Because she exposed herself after Lemonade came out. You know the song with Beyonce where she's like, you better call Becky with the good hair?
Yeah. Okay.
She posted right after that came out an Instagram, the girl, she posted an Instagram photo of herself and she said, good hair, good lighting.
Ooh.
And everybody thought it was her because she used to work for Rock Nation.
Oh, no. That is Rock Nation. Okay. Rock Nation. Let's not get into Rock Nation. They got a whole... Man, what's going on with this damn country, yo? Like, people that want to make it, like, don't even want to make it.
That's why I stay off the internet. I don't watch the news.
What you mean? I mean,
I don't watch the news. I'm not really on social media like that.
You gotta watch.
That's how they trap you. It's fear mongering. They want, everything is so negative. There's nothing positive. They want you to be scared so you can keep watching to get on the latest news and be more scared. That's how they trap you.
Yeah.
You got to break out of the system.
Listen to you.
I tell you this all the time. Break out of the system.
You gotta keep your eyes open.
You can keep your eyes open, but you don't have to be a part of the system.
What's going. Hey, I actually just saw something about over in China. They're putting blue tarps on all the roofs. What's up with that?
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I think it's like 80% of the country has blue. Their roofs are blue. I'm not sure if it's like a
Remember those fires in Hawaii and mysteriously all the houses that have blue roofs were not targeted by the fires?
Well, that's what I'm saying. In China, everybody is putting like this blue material on top of their roofs for some reason. It's like 80% of the country, 80% of the country is already covered.
I'm sure we could look it up.
Well, I was trying to look it up, but nothing comes up. It just says that it's a good way to prevent leaks. But they're not doing it for that. They're doing it for something else. I couldn't find anything about it.
Blue roofs in China are a practical, cost-effective, widely adopted solution for residential and industrial roofing.
No, that's what I saw too. But they're not doing it because of that.
Heat reflection, protection from rain.
There's would you say heat reflection?
Heat protection.
Well, that's what I was watching. Somebody was saying that something about the light from the sky is gonna be too hot. Maybe. So what I'm thinking is they're getting prepared for global warming, and that the sun is gonna be way too hot for people, and they're gonna have to be indoors most of the time. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. I know the sun. I've heard people talk about a solar flare. That could wipe out like the Wi-Fi and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something that's gonna be too hot for the average roof to. Does that mean we should paint our roof blue?
I don't know. What you think?
You gotta ask.
Wells Fargo. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Tell us what you think. I thought that was pretty interesting about the Solange Knowles, but if it's her, it's gotta be Beyonce as well. I
wouldn't be surprised if that whole family is involved in that type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why you got to learn to separate the person from the celebrity. You can like somebody's music, but I don't have to like her as a person.
That's why I didn't get the reaction that I thought I was going to get out of you. I was thinking that I was going to
because this was more so about Solange. I never really cared.
Well, Solange is family to her. So that's what, I thought I was going to get a different reaction, but I got the kind of, this is all hearsay. This,
I do believe it. I believe that whole family is dibbles and dabbles and all that stuff.
Okay.
To be honest, that's why I am not as huge of a Beyonce fan as I used to be.
You mean you're not a member of the Beehive?
I wouldn't say so.
Oh my God.
She puts on good shows.
I'm not
though.
trying
Like,
to hear
she's
that.
a
You're
great
sitting here.
performer.
I'm not trying to hear
She's
that.
a
You're
great
sitting here-
performer.
You're sitting here shopping for Cowboy Carter stuff. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of...
Which is overpriced, by the way. I'm not buying anything. Sticky Nose Podcast.
You hear this